We today are in Hiroshima. Right now we're in the Hiroshima Memorial Park.
Yep.
And we've just gone into the museum. Peace Museum is what it looks like from the outside. I didn't film on the inside because I thought it was a bit disrespectful actually, but it's definitely worth going. And just over there we'll be going, and that is where the dome is of the atomic bomb. What did you find the most interesting in the museum room?
Seeing all of the just the clothing and the things that were found, I guess, in the site, you know, like all the metal that was fused together by the high temperatures, the shadow of the person burned into the stone from the feet of the bank. Yeah, it was you can't really fathom it until you see these sort of artifacts.
Yeah, for sure. Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossom. Should we go this way?
Yeah. So apparently 140,000 people died at the end of 1945. So how many years is that before the bomb was dropped?
Say that again.
140,000 people died.
In the first year.
In the first year. So that was the end of 1945.
Yeah, right. I assume so, yeah.
And then obviously the years to come after, a lot more people died. For me, the most interesting part was learning about the history of why they even dropped the bomb. Obviously, they wanted the war to end the Americans, but I didn't have any clue about the Soviet Union planning on invading Japan or declaring war with Japan, and the US knew about this in the UK. They were all in agreement.
Yeah, because they'd agreed on that. Yeah,
they agreed it.
Yeah.
But then the Soviet Union was planning a peace treaty. Maybe the Soviet Union was planning a peace treaty without anyone else, in secret with Japan.
Yeah.
And the US didn't want the Soviet Union to have any influence over Japan, so that's why they decided to drop the atomic
bomb. And the US didn't also want to invade and send their own troops in, so they were like, let's just end this now. Drop the bombs.
Well, there was another option, which was they could have tried to have a peace treaty with Japan.
I suspect they had pursued that, but the Japanese just were not. They were never going to surrender. They were at that time. They were well and truly beaten. The only way just to stop them was to invade or drop the bomb.
So yeah, I wasn't aware. Yeah, the UK was heavily involved in the bomb, because it was just the US and the UK that were aware the bomb had been created before it was dropped.
Well, it wasn't created in the UK, it was created in the US.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is the UK, Winston Churchill was the only other person who knew that the bomb had been successfully created. They were going to drop it.
Yeah, because we were the
Soviet Union.
We were the US's main
ally.
We were the US's main ally in Europe, and then so they would have coordinated with us. France is obviously, shambles. Germany were the bad guys.
Yeah. So we're at the famous dome now. It's actually crazy to think none of these trees would have been here, none of these buildings would have been here. Everything was just complete. I wonder if the bridge probably got, and I wonder if there was even any water. Either it would have been radioactive, or Jake was saying that maybe it just completely evaporated.
Or became some sort of slurry, some sort of rubble filled.
Yeah, and apparently there was literally just after this, just acid rain. Basically, radioactive, like black rain.
Yeah, it wasn't acid rain. It was.
Oh yeah, not acid rain. It was radioactive rain. It was like black.
It would like burn you if it hits you.
Yeah, and people weren't aware of it, of course, so they were like so thirsty, and they were just like opening their mouths, I guess, to drink some of the rainwater, and it was like radioactive rain, which is not good.
No, they're leaves. It's like this.
So we're now heading over to the Hiroshima Castle.
Yep.
It is a beautiful day. Finally, we've got some sun because it's been cold.
Yes.
In Kyoto.
It's been horrible in Kyoto.
So I'm really happy the sun is out. So yeah, we're gonna go to the castle and then have some lunch. These cherry blossoms are out in full bloom. These are like the most I've seen them now. There's the castle that we are heading to. Oh, he's coming over looking for some food.
There's another one in there. Just throw it into the surface.
Loads of koi. So this Hiroshima Castle is what the town was actually built on. Like it was a castle town. Mm-hmm. So I guess it was like the main center point in 1589 by the powerful Lord Mori Terremoto.
Oh.
Yeah. But it got destroyed by the atomic bomb in 1945. So 13 years later, it was rebuilt. And it's had some recent restoration efforts too.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And apparently there was some rain. So before 1945, there was it was spared the demolishment that many other castles met during the Meiji period. So I guess this is where loads of like castles got destroyed from. I don't know who Meiji is though. So here's a map of the castle. We're here. We're gonna walk up and go to the atomic bombed holy tree. And then there's also this imperial chamber for the empress. And then also they have a cornerstone of the original castle. Cool. Okay, let's go check it out. I do always see these trees. I wonder if they are being styled or they're like a Japanese tree. They just naturally grow like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They look really cool though.
Yeah, they do.
So they've got these pine. Everywhere I've gone into all the gardens, they've got this. Oh, look at this little pond thingy. Ah, ew. I've never seen a pigeon do that. They're fish.
I saw some fish.
There's some stuff moving though. It's pretty dirty in here.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty.
Yucky. We have arrived at the castle and look how beautiful it looks with all of the cherry blossoms. So cute. heading here. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this view. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. This is very heavy. I don't want to be fighting with someone.
They're saying it's heavy?
Yeah. You try.
It says it weighs about 1 kilo.
Like, it's like if you were to just use it with one hand to fight, like in my opinion, it's quite heavy.
That feels heavier than a kilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd tire yourself out big time swinging that around.
We made it to the top.
See the fish.
Yeah, I can see them.
Hello. Konnichiwa.
So pretty good.
Fish.
So we are now heading to a food hall that apparently has 4 or 5 floors, and neither me or Jake can pronounce it properly, so I don't think we're going to attempt it. We can just put it on the screen. Just got handed out some Monster Energy Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red. I don't even like Monster.
You might like it now.
Okay, so we're in the main centre now, main shopping area, I think. We have arrived. Shintenki.
Okonomiyura.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we pronounced that right, but don't judge us.
Right, we're here.
Here.
I don't know where the entrance is.
I think it's this place, no?
So was there a particular place it's
No. Just said go to whatever floor you want. I think maybe 4th floor?
Why 4th floor?
I don't know, maybe it was the least busy. How do we get through? Oh, it's the top floor, maybe we'll have a nice view. So negative.
What?
It's very negative. Might be an amazing view.
This is 3rd floor.
Okay, maybe we can try 3rd floor.
Just go here.
Green onion pork and it's like this noodle thing. It's all like similar, by the way. Like because they do this specific dish. Yeah, it's like.
Okay, where do you want to go then?
Just go here. Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
What did you get? Double egg? You got an egg and an egg. You did. It already has egg on it. Yeah.
Start with this bad boy. Arigatou gozaimasu. It's not fun.
Nice. It smells like a bit sweet. It's got like a sweet sauce. Okay, I'm gonna try mine. So, we've just finished lunch. That was, from what I could see, I think it was like a thin pancake they put on the frying area.
They did like cabbage or something.
And then it was like cabbage, bean sprouts, and then like, I know for mine had like a slice of pork.
Yeah, little bits of pork.
And I think they put an egg, like chopped up egg. And they get the noodles out. Yeah, that's basically what's on the other side.
Yeah, and then I just had an extra egg on top.
And then just on, so on one side, on the bottom side is a pancake, and on the top side it's like an egg. And they have this really kind of like sweetish sauce. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's very sweet. It's very nice. Jake is still hungry though.
I'm still hungry.
Okay. So we have just arrived to Miyajima Island. We're having the island life today. We've just arrived, you get a chain over and then you get a ferry. It was like super quick, right? Like 10-minute ferry.
Hour total from Hiroshima.
And you can just use your pass to get on, so you don't need to buy a separate ticket. Oh, need to go.
Oh, no,
You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. So they have deers here. They've got a aquarium here. They have got they've got like a line up to the top so you can go up. And they've got the cool shrine.
They even have an aquarium.
Wow, look at all the cherry blossoms.
Full bloom, cherry blossoms in full bloom. Yeah. Hello, gorgeous one.
Aww. There's another one over there.
Loads?
Yeah, there's loads.
They're not even being fed right now.
They're all laying down.
They're well fed here, though.
Yeah.
Nice and puppy. That's great. They're very tolerant.
They're very docile. Deers are quite...
They're quite scatty by nature, aren't they?
Yeah.
Great.
Look, they're all laying down.
I guess they get fed. Just be careful.
Hey, you touch it first. Why? You touch it. Yeah, this one looks a bit like...
This is
This one?
the one in the middle.
Aww. You touching that one?
Yeah.
That one was fine.
Look at the camera.
Oh, he's getting up.
You could shrink it now.
Yeah. They're all fine.
Or that one.
They're having food to give them.
Yeah, they look well fed enough.
Their fur's kind of like... It's quite coarse.
It looks coarse.
Yeah, it's quite coarse. It's not like soft.
Can I touch your fans?
You touch it.
Yes.
This street is clearly water. You happy? We made it. Turn around. Oh no, you can't see it. There you go.
Just about. There you go.
Yeah. and it is tourist. I guess this must be the spot to take the picture. It's a bit insane, really. Like,
Get in here.
Jake's on a mission. It's 300 dirhams to get in, so we're going to try and not go in there and see what else there is to do. So, cherry blossoms. I don't know about you, William, but I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry as well.
So I think before we go anywhere else, we should get some food and then head over to the aquarium.
Yep, sounds good.
And whatever else we want to do.
Right.
They've got a cafe here.
Go find some food.
What do they do? Oh, this is a takeout.
No, they do take that, don't
No, but it's just coffee and tea, I think. It's just a drinks menu. Okay, just keep going. There's some really nice blossom trees around here. Is this bubble tea matcha? What do they sell here? Oh, this is the cheese. Okay, let's keep going. Because if we're going to have that dish later, because it's there, like...
We're going to be limited for food up here.
Oh. Oh, wow, we just have loads of blossom trees. So we've got 2 capsule curries. This should warm me up. Are you supposed to, like, leave them? Do you know what I say? Wagamamas, eat your heart out. Or is it Wagamama? Nicer than a Wagamama.
For sure.
You'd think so being in Japan, but... Hi, Turtle. Come into the aquarium now after you've had lunch. It's a bit cold out there. These are Japanese pond turtles. They have forest green tree frogs here. They're cool. So we just got the name of the fake. So we just got the name of the fake frogs. Yeah, I was going to say the frogs don't stay that still.
This might be real up there.
No, that's fake. They're fake. They're not real. They're fake. Also have Japanese horseshoe, which apparently has been around since the dinosaurs. They look like helmets. This is what they look like underneath. Got some Japanese sardines and anchovies. So it's basically us in Kyoto. Yeah? I don't like this. It's way too small. I love jellyfish, like in this light.
Yeah, they
So
look.
cool.
Don't like that stuff.
Dark jellyfish. Look at the size of his neck. It's like a snake.
Yeah.
What are these? So you can change from male to female. Look at this one. It's a leopard snake eel. Unique, colourful dango. I wanted to name it the chocolate pentana sea snake because it was yellow and brown. It already has one named Glowstone sea snake. That's cool.
Yeah, that'll be some nice calamari later.
Hello. Salamander.
Oh, yeah.
It's got his tongue out.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Yeah, the mountain now.
Going up the mountain. And we're not walking. My feet hurt. I won't bother paying to go over there. If you want a nice view, you can just come on the beach. Like, look at that. So we come to this
Perfect spot.
I don't know, there was this huge queue, so we decided to queue up, and Jake's very annoyed at me, but they do this really pretty ice cream. So I'm gonna get one of these, and he's gonna be very jealous once I get it, and he's
Don't
not
want
having
one.
any of it.
Don't want one.
I know he doesn't want one, but when I get it, he's not getting any.
I don't want it. I want to get Starbucks.
Okay, you can get that anywhere.
I want my hot choc. So, Laura has got herself some cherry blossom vanilla ice cream thing.
Yeah.
She's very happy with it.
I'm very happy
She's
with
about
it.
to take her first bite. Ooh,
Vanilla.
Look at that vanilla.
But these aren't cookies, they're like the same thing as
Wafer?
this. Yeah, I think they're wafers.
Maybe they just call, it's just the translation, I guess. Oh, mashallah.
Okay, let's go.
It's very loud, isn't it?
It's very bumpy. We made it up. But it's like 5 to 4. I think we have like 10 minutes. Oh, we have to go back down, otherwise we will miss the last cable car and have to walk down. Apparently it's over 2 hours. So there's another one.
Che si posso? Non so se lo vedi là.
Pero buena cola.
The queue's a bit insane. The queue is a bit insane.